That's copyrighted stuff. I better turn that off. Even though it's a music for almost 40 years ago. You gotta love this country, folks. We're like the only planet, well, actually, I think it's international now, where I say I want to listen to a song or I want to use it in a video. Even if that song's, say, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 60 years old, which would mean at this point, let's say I want to use something from the 70s. It's probably still copyrighted. And it's like, how far is this going to go? I think it's back to 75 years now or something like that. I'm like, and it's funny how everybody's sitting there going, something's going to be in the public domain soon. And yet, every time Steamboat Willie is about to come into becoming, public domain, that somehow magically the copyright law gets pushed back in our 25 years. Because that's Disney, folks. They do not want Mickey Mouse going public domain on them. They will do anything to keep it from happening. But oh well. All I can say is this. It's funny how security announces they're going to do something. A bunch of people go off. They pop off like corks. And yet, I pull in here now every morning, and there's now an overabundance of empty handicap spaces. I wonder how that happened. Okay, but and of course no one wants to hear about it. Now the reason I titled today's video "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Hello, everyone coming in. Howdy. For you folks joining me for a few minutes in the morning here. Chris Chibnall revealed in this month's Doctor Who magazine, quote unquote, basically. Well, I'm going to paraphrase a little because I'm going off the brain noggin. He does not know where the Doctor came from, nor did he intended it to ever be revealed. So, basically what he's trying to say is he created this mystery to remain a mystery. He never had any intention on going any further into the Doctor's origins, which is what, for a while there I was hearing, the Timeless Child storyline's pretty much done. But if the Master's back, the Cyber Lords are going to probably return. Because we do know that at least some of them escaped. Because if you listen very closely to the end of the, okay, my brain just went off in the thing, into overdrive. To the end of the one season, where the thing gets blowed up, where Gallifrey, the death part will get set off. You can hear the Master saying, this way, blah blah blah. Basically, yeah, he snoked it. You could say that. You see, that was one thing that did disappoint me about the Star Wars sequels. We set up this big bad Snoke, and then he's dead by the end of the second movie. And who was this jackass? Was he just a fill-in for Palpatine? It's like, but oh well, that's a whole nother saga. Yeah, I saw a very brief flash of that. Yeah, it's something we've seen before, and that was from Remembrance of the Daleks. Funny trivia bit, though, when they went to first shoot that scene in Remembrance of the Daleks, they were supposed to bring in a Dalek, that was basically there to be beat up. And they didn't. They had one of the actual props there when Sophie Aldred started wailing on it. Nobody realized it till it was too late. But I know I wasn't against it either. I'm just saying he didn't fully go in saying, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He just wanted to introduce another level of mystery to the character. Okay? So it's not like he had, he was going to tell us everything down to the doctor's underwear size and what diapers he liked to wear as a kid or anything like that. And I'm dying laughing because Moffat did a lot of this stuff. And yet nobody went as ape shit as the fans did when the Timeless Children thing was revealed. Like, let's talk about Clara influencing the Doctor from childhood. Everybody remember that little scene in Listen? But where was the outrage? Where was the screaming? I don't remember seeing it. Maybe I'm just getting old. Because it's like, they have disrespected Doctor Who. It's funny, if people were more concerned with real life as they are about a TV show, it's like, it's okay to be engrossed with something. It's okay to have a passion for it, but, oh. Oh yeah, I could go on to give other examples. Like I said, like where was everybody stampeding, the halls of Rothlock with pitchforks and torches when they decided to, shoehorn in another doctor for the sake of convenience for, Day of the Doctor, instead of just having Paul McGann be the War Doctor, which Big Finish had gone to a bit of a length to set up. Because if you listen to the Eighth Doctor Adventures, they were leaning towards the fact the Doctor could lose it. Yeah, and then of course you have. Thank you for reminding me. That guy, yeah, the pink descendant that's never going to exist. Yeah, Orson Pink. Yeah, it's like if Danny Pink got run over by a car and Clara wasn't, and Clara is going to wind up dead, and you keep hinting at the fact this is their descendant, it could be it was a possible timeline. Oh no, here we go again. Why is everybody picking on poor Segan Akinola? I haven't had a single problem with the score for the last few years. Everybody's holding up Murray Gold like he's this ultimate, super high, oh god, I'm sorry, I'm brain farting. They're claiming Murray Gold has set the bar so high and no one will ever jump over it. And it's like, guys, go back and re-listen to the stuff up to the end of his ear. I loved Murray Gold's music, don't get me wrong. But he started getting really repetitive. He started going back to, you could tell where stuff was being reused, and still, it was basically the same trope over and over again. Well, like I said, it's not horrific music. They're acting like he came on there like the International Silver String Submarine Band. You remember that from? Oh, that's right. A bunch of people are gonna go, "What the hell's he talking about?" We're talking like Our Gang, and the kids formed their own band and they had the instruments they created out of junk and stuff like that. That's what I mean. He did not do a half bad job at all as far as composing goes. Like I said, I don't know why everybody harps on. I haven't heard somebody. He has not made one bit of rememberable music. I could listen to a Murray Gold track and identify which episode it came from. That does irritate me a little bit because I'm like, well, maybe if you listen to Segan's more, you could identify where it came from. Oh no, no, no! I'm just saying it just reminded me of something. Don't worry about it. That a lot of people were going on about Segan Akinola. I just wanted to bring that up. It just seemed like everybody who was associated with this era has gotten their share of like they're going to be put up against the wall when the revolution hits. Oh. Meanwhile, it's like if they think it's woke now, just wait until RTD comes back in. Now RTD will probably bring on somebody of his own. I'll be shocked if they keep anybody from this era because they're gonna. I have a zero feeling when RTD and Julie Gardner get in there, they're gonna shake everything loose of this era. Actually, it was yesterday, wasn't it, or was it today? It was his birthday, and he has the same birthday as Jenna Coleman. He turned 59, I believe, and she's 36 now. And it was also Kevin McNally's birthday, for you folks who remember him. I know. It's like Here's a guy who came up with like Queer as Folk, Boycott, and all that. What do you think his year is going to be like? Oh, Jenna's in New York. What's she doing there? At least her career didn't wind up like poor Matt's, you know. I feel bad for Matt because everything I'm hearing about the Morbius movie is not good. I'm not kidding. A poor guy probably feels cursed, you know. All I can say is this: Karen's lawn's getting a little high. Okay, the the pool could probably use a quick, you know, sifting. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to get Karen Gillan back. It was an interesting bit of speculation, but okay, I can't tell you if RTD made Rose any more woke or anything like that because I have in the book in the novelization because I haven't read it. Um, I'm you know like I said, the last time I read Doctor Novelizations was a long time ago. Matter of fact, I think it's one of the things that kept me busy. Like I had just started watching Doctor. My mom and dad knew I was a big fan of it. I picked up several of the Target novelizations when we went on vacation one year, and I started reading those. And that's where I first read about the Five Doctors. I read the novelization. I had that big shiny ass cover that drove my dad insane because you see, it was a completely like silver cover, and I'd be sitting in the back seat, and if the sun struck it the right way, it'd get bang, reflection. Yeah, that part I've heard about. Yeah, where they had the doctor in a wheelchair, and they also had a bald black woman carrying a flaming sword. Can we say Tanaya Miller? Okay. I know I don't read as much as I used to. I'm cheating. I've been listening to books on audio, which kind of sucks because I got to dig through my phone and see what I got left because I just finished another book series yesterday and I forgot to find another one to put on the phone. So I got to find something to last me till the weekend. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that part I've heard about. Yeah, where he talks about doctors and all that we're seeing and all that. Yeah, it's just all I can do is audio. Thank you, Genevieve. See, that name I won't forget because, like I said, that's my mother-in-law's name. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, like I said, I am so far behind on Big Finish. Maybe that's what I'm going to have to pick up to fill in the gap till I find another book series to listen to. The ones I can't remember, I cannot recommend highly enough because trust me, listen to it. It's not your typical zombie apocalypse novel. Listen to I hope I don't get his name. R.R. Haywood's The Undead series. I listened to that a while ago. Oh my god, I've been through that book series like 3 times, something like that. The comedy in it is just tremendous. It's like something right out of. It makes Simon Pegg's stuff look boring. Okay, it's um, okay. It's next year. All right. Yeah, as I the only time I have any time to read is when well, let's just say I'm indisposed. I'm in the office. I'm putting things into the outbox, so to speak. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? And even then, I've got a tablet in my hand. And I'm scanning through Newswire stuff. So Rocky Thakrar, by the way, keep that name in mind because now that's the latest on the pyre of flaming subjects who have been subjected to be the next Doctor Who legend. Yep, offloading cargo. You know, venting drive plasma, or as Khan would say, aft torpedoes, fire! Oh, okay. Jane Fonda. Oh, that's a name I don't. I have a lot of friends of mine back in the day who would not fond of that name. Okay. Well, I just looked at the clock, gang, and it is time for me to get up off my ass and get in there and get this day over with. All right, so please take care of yourselves and each other and anyone else you can. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Above everything else, please be kind today. And we'll hopefully see you all in the future. Charlie Sheen, oh, hell no. I did like him in The Wraith. Okay, I got to get going, so take care, everybody. Have a great day.